Yes, good morning, team. Now this is the new distiller section we have set in Mityana, Uganda, as you can see. So we going to reach there, and we see it's a 8 KLPD plant producing 8,000 liters of neutral spirit. Let's reach there. So that side we are starting from is the pre-culturing system, and over there the space we have left is for culturing system, and here the tubular heat exchangers we design here, and over there is our main fermenter and other sub fermenters. As you can see here, we have done our test on the cane juice syrup, but this distillery tower you see over there can accommodate both cane juice syrup, molasses, cassava, and maize, that is starch. All can be distilled under the same process here. So that is the distillation tower over there. So as you can see, we are going to lag once we start running, because we have already made the mash and we want to do real running with this test of the mash. And you can see over there, these are 3 towers with the mashing tower known as an analyzer, and here we have the aldehyde tower known as the aldehyde or purifier. Then we have what we call the rectifying tower, then the simmering tower. All these have reasons why they are all fixed here for removal of carbon dioxide, low boiling gases like the carbon dioxide and aldehydes, high boiling high boilers like the acetals, fusel oils, and ketones. And here is our lines for the siphon legs, and here we're going to put the heat recovery system once we start running. And this side is where we have temporarily put our electrical control system, of which we are going to put a roof on it and finalize, plus the DG system generator. And over there you can see it looks a new side. It looks a new side. And the other side is where we have our storage for the product, that is stainless steel tank, and the impure cut. Those are the technical alcohol. And over here is where we have our main cooling tower for the distillery, both the distillery and fermentation. Let's go to the boiler. There is where we have our boiler, the steam boiler. It uses fuel. It uses fuel. It can use both bagasse and firewood, mostly firewood and bagasse. So that is a 2.5 ton boiler, and as you see here, that is the MDC. This one does to recover lots of ash trash, so that when the ID fan sucks, the ash remains in this MDC, and only the hot soot flows into the chimney. And the other side is where we have our hot water tank to feed, or the boiler feed water tank. As you can see it over there. We are still under commissioning. That's our fuel, and the bagasse has been fixed in. And here we have our small economizer up there. You can see those tubes. And here we have our air preheating system, which flows into the boiler. And this is our boiler over here. That's a 2.5 ton boiler. And we have just started. We are going to feed in our fuel. And this boiler, the good thing about it, has what is known as a traveling grate. This helps in the movement of easier removal of the ash, boiler ash. And here is our steam header and the control panel. Then over there we have our water tank for process use, and the other side is where we have our tank for both juice and molasses, either that way. And the other side over there, you see, is where we have our sugar plant. So let's go over. So you can see the pumps over here. Mostly we have pumps to run the process, and as I had shown you earlier, these are the pre-culturing systems. And here is where we have our aldehyde. It is both fusel oil and the aldehyde tank separated to receive all these impurities, so that we have a quality ethanol spirit. And on the sides here, we have an air compressor. It should be an air blower, but we economize by using a compressor so that we introduce air to boost the yeast multiplication in our culturing system. Then over here we have our offices. This is the this is the office for meetings, and we have another office here, and we have the loos, meaning the washrooms and the toilets. And here we have our store. We have our store here, and this is going to be our laboratory for analysis, and still under construction, as you can see. This is our lab, still under construction, as you can see. But because we are almost ready and we have started testing the plant, the lab will not stop us from testing the plant on how it is, on its performance. So we for now are going to utilize this time to use the sugar laboratory for a meanwhile, as construction is still going on. Hence, production will be coming out and sales will be going on easily. And we are to introduce farms. We are to introduce farms because we have a sugarcane farm, and we are also going to introduce farms, the maize farms, so that to increase on our yield, because molasses will give you a yield of around 240 to 260 per ton consumed, yet maize can give you a yield of 340 liters of ethanol to 365 or 370 liters of ethanol yield. So you can see the difference of 100 liters extra if you go to starch plant, that is maize and cassava. And all these things are done by my team, that is the DISTILLERY team, of which we fabricate, design, and commission. So fermentation here is done. Our team did a good job of commissioning, which has taken us around 1.5 to 2 days using juice. And the next batch is going to be of molasses, and maybe later the next batch will be a mixed recipe of molasses and maize. We believe, we have confidence in whatever we do, and we believe we are going to get the results. My team, all these things you see are fabricated, designed, fabricated, erected, and commissioning by my team, and we must get the results at whatever cost. Please, don't fear. Link on my email, get my contact numbers to do for you the job. These distilleries have profits. Your investment returns can be got within 1.5 to 2 years if you do it wisely. Thank you. Please click on my email, make your orders. We shall do for you with a plant. I'm Leonard Gemaro, based in Uganda, Africa. Thank you.